Welcome back to the channel, and we are going to be doing the video that we've been promising for a little while now about our little project we've been doing. If you follow us on Instagram, you'll have seen some of the pictures we've been putting out of the little project we've been doing. Coronavirus has ruined it a bit for us. It's been me having to do it on my own at the moment because Jonathan's been stuck doing another very important project that you'll have coming to the channel soon, which is really exciting. He's putting in a lot of hard work at the moment. That'll all be revealed very soon. Hopefully as soon as the coronavirus is over and done with, or at least when we're allowed back out to play, we'll put another video together for that little surprise that we've got coming. So it's not the FTX Hooligan. This is the only body that I could get to fit this scale. It's actually supposed to be a 1/10, but anyone that's got an FTX Vantage will know that it's technically a 1/9 scale, but for some reason when you buy it, it's under the 1/10 scale category. So we've been doing a little project on the side, a little special project, which is this here, which you see in front of you. Now I will be doing a custom body for it, but for now I'm just using this while we've been doing testing. But I've got to be honest, I've actually impressed myself with this one. It's really fast. It handles pretty well. It's more of a loose dirt road type car rather than like bashing, but it's fast. I've not got a road long enough where I live to do a speed run on it, so we need to wait till the lockdown is over and we're allowed back out to play. So let's get into it. So as you can see, we've got the FTX Hooligan body on it. It's not a bad little body, it's not the best, it's a bit funny shaped. It comes pre-cut and this one comes pre-painted as well. I don't like the way the arches are at the front. It is a very weak shell. I only did a little bit of testing with it and it cracked underneath, so I put some Gorilla Tape on the front and the back just to strengthen it. Once we've done the testing, we're happy with how it performs. There's a thing that you may have seen on YouTube where you can get what you call shoe glue and plasterboard tape for down the seams. I forgot what the name of it is, and you can place that all over it, put the shoe glue over it, and the body becomes really robust. So we will be doing that at some point. So this is the little beast. It's technically a 1/10, but in my eyes it should be a 1/9. It's exactly the same size as the FTX Vantage, but it's got 1/8 running gear in it. So it's running on a 6-cell. It is the 4-wheel drive. The components, the diffs, front, middle and rear, are all taken from the ZD Racing Pirates 2 truggy that I had. That broke. If anyone's watching the previous videos, you see that broke very easily.
I broke it!
And because it broke that easy, I didn't want to spend any more money on it. I just thought it's not going to last, so I didn't bother. So we've taken the running gear out of it and it's been installed into this. So what we've done is, if you look underneath, this chassis is also from the ZD Racing. All the front is exactly the same up to here, and then we've basically copied the chassis from the FTX Vantage that's been overlaid, and then we've cut it to shape so it fits exactly. It's similar in width, it's not that far off, so we've not changed the width of it. Plus we wanted it to hold the 6S battery, so we didn't change the width. All I've done is cut it down considerably, and that is how much has been cut off. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's how much has been cut off this truggy, sorry, to make the 1/10 scale. It's quite a lot. So we've got the FTX wheels on, we've got the FTX suspension on, we've got the FTX swing arms on, all the connecting rods and everything are all the same. The shafts going out to the wheels, I had to custom make those. They are 1/8 on the inside, excuse me, 1/8 on the inside by the diffs, and then they go down to 1/10, the original FTX shafts going to the wheels. So we've basically made sleeves for those, if you can see those just inside there, and we've done those for the front and the rear. We had a few little problems with the steering at first. It was steering like trying to turn a barge around. It was horrendous. So we had to do a little bit of playing around with the steering to get that right, but it's as good as it's going to get. You won't get it any better than that, unfortunately, just because of the size. The suspension on the rear, the springs, even though the suspension itself is from the FTX Vantage, the actual springs on the rear are from the HPI Trophy Truggy. Because of the weight, it needed to be a bit stiffer. They are absolutely perfect now. The size wise, even though it's coming off a 1/8 Truggy, the width of them is perfect for fitting over the FTX 1/10 scale suspension. They're just a little bit longer and there's a lot more coils, so it's a lot stiffer. Front ones, they are standard FTX Vantage springs, shocks, no change there at all. All we've done is put a bit more oil in the front and in the rear as well. We're running the Castle Blower on the motor, and the motor is the Hobbywing Schumacher, and I can't remember what the KV was on it, 2200 KV easy run, with the matching ESC. Forgive me, I can't remember what the amp was on that. It's the Max 8 anyway. It's the Easy Run Hobbywing Max 8. I can't remember what ampage that is. It's got the Savox 50 kilogram steering servo, which is way more than what you need, but hey ho, we're having fun, so we've used that one. That's come out of the BSR for now, just while we do some testing. If this all goes to plan and it carries on running the way it should do, then we will be getting another one, I think. So we've basically got to put it through its paces, make sure that, you know, over time it's not going to cause any damage to anywhere, and it's going to last, and, you know, none of the cups or anything like that are going to break. As long as everything holds up and we see where the weak points are, we can then upgrade those and make sure it's running as we want it to. But for now, the tests that we've done just up and down the road, quick short blasts, it's very, very good. I mean, we obviously do have to keep reminding ourselves that, like, the connecting rods and stuff going out to the wheels and that are 1/10, and we've got a lot of power going through this as a 1/10, but it seems to be holding up really, really well. Very robust. It handles really, really well. Because the front's been cut down and moved forwards, I'm not sure whether that's sort of going towards helping with the handling, making it better, because I don't know whether it's sending more power to the rear or what. I don't know. Honestly, I don't understand all that stuff, but it is handling exceptionally well. It's not overheating or anything like that. We have got the pinion, the large pinion that you get with the Armour Typhon. It's the large one that you do for the high speed runs, and it's fast. It's very fast. I'm looking forward to getting it out on a big stretch of road and giving it a full blast, seeing what top speed we get. So some of you may be interested, what's the weight difference? I mean, I've got some photographs which I may put up on Instagram of this sat next to the Armour Typhon. Now, when the body from the FTX Hooligan is sat on this car, it makes it look nearly as big as a Typhon, but the body does overhang quite a bit, so you can't really get a true comparison. So we're going to do a comparison in a moment, side by side, but before we do that, we're going to do see how heavy it is. So just give me 2 seconds. Just over £5 9 ounces, which is without the battery, but the battery obviously would be the same weight in whichever car we put it in. So that is the custom one. I'll just pop that up there for now and bring the Typhon up. Oh, which feels heavier. It is a lot bigger. Let's get a weight of that. So that is 7 pounds 15 ounces. So extra £2 there, which can make all the difference really. Obviously I'm not comparing it to performance of the Typhon. You have a lot of money that goes into making these and designing them and everything. It's just literally a little bit of fun at the moment, but it's just showing you a comparison of what we've got. So I'll move that off there for you, and we'll just bring in. So that is back tyre in line with the back tyre of the Typhon, and I would say it's probably a good, good few inches shorter. But all in all, very similar. So all in all, much shorter car and a couple of pounds lighter. Now, as I said, I'm not comparing it to the Typhon. It's just to show you size difference and what it looks like. So we're going to be putting out some videos of it running, just to see how it handles and stuff. That'll be in our next video, so keep your eyes out for it. I'll just pop the body on so you can see it again with the body on. We're probably going to need to upgrade the wheels, try and get some belted tyres. I don't think there's many 1/10 belted tyres out there. If anybody's using belted 1/10 tyres, please put a comment to let us know what you're using, where you've got them from, how you found them, are they doing the job. With the amount of power that's now going through these little tyres, although it is holding up fairly well, I have no doubt that they're not going to last very long. They are ballooning a little bit, but I'm sure it's going to get worse as time goes by. So if anybody knows of any 1/10 belted tyres, please put a comment in the comment box below with a link, letting us know where you got them from. So we're just going to give it some testing and we'll let you know how it goes. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you put a comment below, any opinions. It is only for a bit of fun. We're not saying it's as good as a Typhon, not by any means. It is literally just for a bit of fun. We are going to be putting it up against the Kraton and the Typhon for a laugh, just to see how it goes, but no other reason really. We're not saying it's better, not by a long shot, and I'm quite certain that something will break on it at some point because of the power that's running through it. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and get to a point where we can run this gear and it's solid and we know it's going to last, but only time will tell. So anything that you've noticed, any questions, put them in the comments box below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button, support us. We know that obviously it's quite tough at the moment for a lot of people that can't get out and don't have the land to get out and test and mess around because of the lockdown. But stay safe, guys. Speak to you soon.